Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. Woo! Hopefully everybody's doing it. Michaela, Christy, Mindy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I literally just got off my live Facebook party. I'm trying to do a drawing real quick, but I wanted to pop on here because I know y'all are waiting on me. So how's everybody doing? You guys can use video if you want, or you can use the chat box. And I promise I'm paying attention. I just got to do one quick thing. And I've been thrown in Facebook jail, and it's just been one of those nights. So how's everybody doing? Are you good? You were in the meeting. Yeah, tell me all about it. Does anybody want to unmute themselves and tell me about it? I was on it for just a little bit. And then I had to get off of it because I was preparing for this. I had 18 viewers, 31 RSVPs, and I'm leaving it open until tomorrow night at 8 p.m. It was great. Yay, Christy. I'm so excited. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Just going to have to talk amongst yourselves real quick. I promised them that I would do this, and I took longer than I was going to. If you guys can think of any questions that you've been having, this is kind of going to be informal tonight just because it's been a crazy evening. My husband, in fact, just had to leave, and I don't know when he's coming back. So it's just been a crazy night at our house. Sometimes that just happens. What was your favorite thing about Cindy's chat? Did you learn anything? Tell me about it. Anybody learn anything? I'm writing still, so bear with me. I'll tell you about my event here too. I'm anxious to see if I really get sales and bookings. I have people really interested in the Hostess exclusives, and when I told them that they were going away, that sparked the interest. Darcy said counter in. I don't know what she meant. Okay, let's see. Donna. Hold on one second. I promise I'm going to read, girls. Oh, a lot of people. Eleanor. If you guys have not tried, oh, my sister joined at the last minute. She's so cute. She broke her toe or her foot. We're not sure. Okay, Facebook Live scripts. So you got Facebook Live scripts from Cindy's chat. That's amazing. That's exciting. Let me get my water. Yay, you made it. Okay, so Jessica was on my Facebook Live. Dottie's here, Kim's here, Christy's here, Michaela's here, Mindy's here, Tara's here. Yay! Woo! Girls, it has been a night. Oh my gosh. I'm like burning up, but I had this light behind me shining on me to try to give light for this office. It gets kind of dark in here. This lighting we actually use for our woodworking business. I have had a crazy day. It has been insane. I mean, I posted those graphics, and I posted the graphics. So here's what I do usually is, let me just explain Facebook jail first of all. I took the graphics that are posted in other groups, and I all bundled them together as July. The problem is a lot of people are spamming those graphics, which then flags them on Facebook. There were 4 ladies who spoke about how they did certain topics. Oh, good, Michaela. So basically what happens is, and this is why I'm so eerie of using the graphics that everybody's creating. I heard like Christina's creation, she was thrown in Facebook jail a while back. When I uploaded all the graphics tonight, because what I do is I upload them to the Google Drive. So we have them via Google Drive. Then I upload them to our Facebook group, and I'm no longer going to be able to do that. And it may be an inconvenience, but I'm not going to be thrown in jail again. This is ridiculous. So unless I start adding one graphic a day, and to me that doesn't make sense when you guys have access to the Google Drive, and then you can save them to your computer. But basically, I uploaded them. Some of them said spam and to remove them, so I removed them. Then I posted the album, and then what happened was I posted the Google Drive link, and then it threw me in Facebook jail and said, you're restricted until 7:24 p.m. on Friday from all groups. I can't post in any group. So that's kind of what happened. So if you're posting bundles, pictures, and stuff in your Facebook groups, just be aware that if you're posting a lot all at once, you could be thrown in Facebook jail. Ooh, I better make sure I mark that who it is. I know that who it is. Okay, so what topics did you guys talk about with Cindy? And Tara, I did cover your topic, so I got information for you, girlfriend. All right. Anybody want to unmute? Jessica, do you want to unmute yourself and tell me what you thought of my party? Maybe you can share. She was on the event, so she can share how crazy it was.
Yeah, I thought it was, I don't know, can you guys hear me okay?
You thought it went okay? Thank you for reminding me about the hostess special. I just get so wound up, and then I'm like, oh, time frame, and I don't like taking a bunch of people's time, so.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I thought you had great energy, and it was really cool to see the flow that you took, because you so naturally incorporated opportunities for them to host, to take advantage of the products that were retiring, to be a part of your beach club. So it was so natural. It was not, salesy or pushy at all. So it was really cool watching that. And the timing was just perfect. Like, it was just the right amount of time.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it to be any longer whatsoever. And, one thing I didn't do, but I also was watching because I could see who was joining. I know the women, these are all my VIPs, and I know them very well. Some I've offered the opportunity to before, and others I have not. But I also know, like, I had Hostess of the Month Club people in there. I didn't offer the opportunity tonight, but to me, they all know my heart and my story, and they've seen me post in my VIP group. And so that's one thing I didn't take an approach, but I'm not saying don't do that. It's just another thing you kind of have to fit in. And I know the women well enough. Had it been a newer person that was on there, I would have been like, oh, because like several of them had actually been on our team before, and the timing just didn't work out for them. So it's not something I just didn't put it there tonight, because it's true. Whatever you focus on is what you're going to get. So if you're focusing on bookings, you're going to get bookings. If you focus on sales, you're going to get sales. So thank you for joining, though. Hopefully it gave you some good insight and some ideas. So
it did. And I do think, too, like, a great opportunity for you, if you did have new hostesses, is that Away We Go.
Yes.
Because that is an incentive that new hostesses or new consultants can earn.
Yes.
If they get that 1,000. So for those that were expressing interest, I think that's also an awesome door. And it gave me ideas for my upcoming party. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for unmuting yourself. Basically, what I did, and the person that was asking about the Way We Go roller, she is a former consultant, and I love her dearly, but she wants everything as cheap as she can. So I wasn't going to offer it to her. So I just kind of, in a way, my VIPs know that I will work with them, but that's one of the things they keep coming back to me for, is I will work with them, but I also want them to try to collect some orders and party with me. I'm not just going to offer up a free Hostess exclusive. That's something that I choose not to do for my hostesses and my customers. But if they want to collect $100 and be a part of my, I keep calling a birthday bash, beach party bash or beach bash, two people are going to automatically earn a Hostess exclusive. If she's wanting that, that's what I'm going to offer it to her, because other people will take the free product and the half price item. So that's just something else. Okay, so let's see here, ladies. I know we've had more join. There's 10 of you on. I'm super excited. Hold on here. Okay. All right. Well, we're still recording. So we have Dottie, Jamie, Jessica, Julie, Kim, Christy, Michaela, Mindy, and Tara. So thanks for joining, guys. Okay. So, hi. All right. So Tara asked a question about successful vendor events. So I was kind of just trying to get feedback today, ladies, from you all on like the event, like what you want to know. And so one of the things Tara asked was about an event. And let me read the chat here. Michaela was typing. Recruiting, Facebook scripts, booking, how to help your girls get Pika. Yay! Awesome, ladies. Well, I will tell you that after my first Facebook Live party, I would never, ever, this is my personal opinion, I would never, ever, ever want to use a Facebook script again. Just being honest. I would rather come to them live, share my personality, share my excitement about the products. If I can't be in front of them in their home, then I'm going to share with them in my home. Now, if I didn't have an office, I would set up at my dining room table or my kitchen bar or wherever in your home that you can set up and maybe just get 20 minutes of privacy, or even have your kids help. If my nephews were here, I'd probably just have them help. I showed my crazy dog, Bella, but you never, ever know. Now, one thing I will say, and that I am doing that I didn't do in our mock Facebook party, is that I went in tonight through my ScentShare account, and I actually, I'm getting orders now, which is really funny. I went into my ScentShare account, and I have posted like the Beach Bash flyer. So this thing, okay. So I said, if you want to earn 5 tickets, comment below that you want to be a part of my Beach Bash, and these packets will go out tomorrow in the mails, because I want to get them in their hands, if possible, before the 4th of July weekend. I then posted a sneak peek picture of one of the pictures for fall. They're on TOT under How to Market August. So I downloaded one of those pictures. It's going to post here in a little bit, and I told them that I was going to be posting something like that. So even though I'm here live training with you guys, I have things posting for this event. And so once I get off of here, I'm going to be collecting orders and things like that. And I may have a customer call me. Sorry, I just realized I told her 9:30. You don't have very fast internet at your house. That's up to you, Mindy. Is there any kind of place maybe? Yeah, you could record it. I've done that before. Or even like if you can go to like a Starbucks or a coffee shop that has live internet and just set up in a corner. You may get people even at the coffee shop or something, Panera, or you're in a smaller town. That might be the tougher thing. That's one of my biggest concerns, is if we decide to move out of this area and move more into the country, is the internet, because I use the internet so much. But yeah, you could record it. You could tell. I mean, Kristen, one of my best friends that does the trainings with us on the first Tuesday of the month, she was saying how she was doing something live on Facebook with a hostess and her guests, and the Schwan man showed up an hour early, and the dog started barking, and she had to go away and left these people just kind of hanging. It's live, so you just never know what's going to happen. Typically, when I'm live, either on my phone or on this, Bella starts acting up, and she starts whining and things like that. So you could try it, Mindy, and just say, here's the thing. If you guys haven't done a Facebook Live, try it. Personally message individually to your family, your friends, your previous customers and hostesses, and say, hey, I'm wanting to try this out. Will you test it with me? Yeah, Bella to you like kids are for us on the phone. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, try it and see. I even told my ladies tonight I wanted to try it and see, and I told them that if they want to do a party like this with me this summer, let's do it, because at least they can see me, see my excitement, see the products on me in person, so they kind of can, guess the size and things like that. So, and I had a lot of people asking questions. So there was a lot of questions about prints and things like that. So definitely give it a try. Okay, so let's talk about successful vendor events. I found some information online. Okay, so Tara, remind me what you do a farmer's market. Can you remind me in the chat box what you were exactly asking? I gotta turn Facebook off. I'm getting too many notifications. I don't know if Tara's paying attention. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go over what I do. Hopefully this will help you guys. I truly believe that vendor events are one of the key successes to your business. Okay, so good question, Mindy. So, yeah, and I know Christy was asking this tonight. So, and that's when I got thrown in Facebook jail. I like to create just events, not in my customer group. I know everybody else is going to tell you the opposite way, but I prefer to just create an event like I was creating an event for anybody, making it private. I can go in and I can invite all of my VIP group that I'm friends with. Now, there are people on there that I'm not friends with, so I can't invite them. That's the tricky thing. But then they can invite other people. I can invite other people and so forth. One trick I will tell you, because I know the tag team says to keep it to 50 people. For my outlet sale, when I did the virtual outlet sale event, I did not keep it to 50 people. But when you go in to, let's see if I can tell you what exactly it is. This is something I do for any big event that I'm doing, that I'm inviting a bunch of people, but I don't want to seem spammy, and I don't want them to go, oh my gosh, she invited 300 people. I wanted people to be reminded about the medium utility tote tonight, and I wanted them to let them know about the awesome things coming up in July and August. So what I do for my events, not for anybody that I'm setting up for like a party, like a wine tasting event I have in July, I don't do this for. But one of the things that I do is I go in once I set up the event and I click edit. And when you scroll down past the description and past the co-hosts, there's two little check marks. One says guests can invite friends, and then show guest list. I unmark the show guest list. So that way only I can see who's attending. And I prefer that because then it doesn't look like I've invited 500 people and only 10 people are coming. And it kind of keeps the guessing game of who's going to be a part of things. Makes sense? So that's one thing that I do. Now, I don't do that for my hostesses' Facebook parties or my hostesses' parties if they're doing invites that way. I just do that for my big events that I'm just trying to blast it out because my customer group's like 300 and something. And so that's one thing that I do. Okay, Tara, every Wednesday I do the farmer's market, and I'm looking for a fresh way to get some new business, new parties, new ways to get people to stop at a table. All right. Let's answer that. Okay, so I was reading this today, and I thought I would share this with you. Most vendor display products are flat on the table with no real focus or objective. So they think yard sale, right? So you, on the other hand, you want to look like a merchandiser, an expert, because you're going to use what we call kind of like a triangle marketing. So you may say, well, what's that? Let me shut my door real quick. Hi, babe. I'm on my video. I'm on live with my team. I'm on the screen. Yeah, I can see you. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can share my screen here because this was a really good article. I don't know what she's saying. Someone messaged me. Okay, let me share screen. All right, can you all see my screen, hopefully? Okay, so this was, I don't even know who this is. A direct sales success. I can share this. It's $1 Million Party Girl. I don't purchase anything like this from people, but I thought this article was really good as far as how to set up a vendor or an expo table, okay? So what she's talking about is kind of like a triangle. So when you think of your table, you don't want things to just be laying flat on the table. And the reason being is because that kind of looks like a yard sale, or it's not attractive to people. And as much as we don't want to really think of ourselves as like merchandisers and things, what she's talking about here was, like, to me, very profound, made tons and tons of sense. So basically what she's showing here is you've got yourself standing by your table. You've got your table here. Then she's using either risers, she's using purse stands, whatever our products are. You could use the Your Way cubes. I take a bench sometimes. I know at a farmer's market you're probably not going to want to do this, Tara, but keeping the visuals up, having different levels at your table makes a huge difference. So basically, you've got products, you've got pick a date, pick a prize, visuals, help wanted, and so forth, okay? So it's just different levels, and I know that there is screens, or I've shared pictures out there and stuff, but one of the things she was talking about is things like join my team or book a party. Here's the thing. maybe I should ask this first. Tara, what do you currently do? You use locker shelves to have height. Okay, that's great. I use the locker shelves too. In fact, every time I put them in a large utility tote to try to keep the large utility tote up and put things on top of the large utility tote, I have women who walk by and say, where did you get those? I'm like, they're locker stands. Okay, so you use locker stands. That's a good tip. Now, do you do anything as far as like post, assign, like book a party, any kind of game or anything that you're doing currently? Coupon for email info, okay? Any game or anything like that? No games yet. Okay, so one of the things I like to do is I love to have information about joining our team, but I also love to have information. Okay, sorry, this customer won't leave me alone. Information about booking a party. Okay, so joining my team. Facebook is flooded, have you noticed, with join my team posts. It's overused, it sounds scary. Joining is borderline cut lingo. A simple help wanted sign would do. People get the help wanted message and understand that it means you have a job opening and they can make money. So sign them up. What I love to do is put like start your own business for $99. Or if you have the kit and that's the only thing you take, one thing you have to remember about vendor events is less is more. Definitely less is more. The times where I've taken a ton of products is when I have had the least amount of success at a vendor event. So less is definitely more. And putting something about, start your own business for $99, or if you have a big picture of the kit, or if you have the pink box still, get this box full of $400 worth of product for $99 or something like that. Excuse me. So I always have something about joining my team that I don't use. Join my team on the table. I also have something about booking. Now, booking is not very customer friendly, right? Ladies don't want to be booked, right? They don't want to be booked. They don't want to hear about booking, but they will listen for a girls' night out, Wine Down Wednesday. If you wine it, they will come. Get the gang together. So this could be used even when you're asking somebody to book a party. Surprise your friend by not asking them to book a party. So that's what every other vendor person is doing. Do you want to book a party? Do you want to book a party? Do you want to book a party? Yeah, start your own business. Yeah, and I have back here. This is what I use. Join. So this has two sides to it, but I put this out before. Join for $99. I want to order one on Vistaprint that says start your own business for $99 with a cute kit, but I'm going to wait till the new kit comes out and then put it on there. Yeah, avoid booking, avoid hosting. Now, Kim Washington shared this with me a while ago, and I really love this idea, and I don't think I've shared it with you girls. She did this at a lot of her events, and she has really great success. She does an enter to win a girls' night out, okay? Because I've been to like the ladies' night out at the K, which is the Royal Stadium here in Kansas City, and there was a bunch of vendors there, and a lot of the radio stations were giving like a girls' night out. So one of the things that you could do is offer a free girls' night out, including snacks. So you bring a pan of brownies or something, and you bring like lemonade or iced tea or a bottle of wine or whatever you want, and they invite all their friends over, but then you provide that shopping experience for them. So you could do something like enter to win a free girls' night out. And then you contact them, all of them that are entering, because they've all won, right? So that's something besides just a booking. Okay, one of the things also, I don't know if you guys have seen this, let's see, would be fun game. Let me show you. I've not tried this, but I thought this was the most clever thing ever. Let me screen share again. Okay, can you see? This is a tag team idea, a girl from Norwalk. She actually took this kid's toy, covered it, and uses it at her events and her parties. So how awesome is that? Did you guys see that one? No, it's just like this. I think they just put it over there. I'm pretty sure. I think they posted it before. I'm trying to look. Somebody had posted it before. There's always so many good ideas on here. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I don't know where it was before. Okay, let me go back. But it's a great idea. You don't have to recreate the wheel. If you have one of these, just put paper over it. How fun is that? Make sense? I already got rid of all those toys. Yeah, so this is something that you could totally do. Maybe go to like a consignment sale and you'll find one on sale. Just saying. There you go, Tara. You read my mind. Just saying. So that's another idea you could do for a vendor event. So I don't personally do cash and carry at my vendor events. I never have cash and carry on me. What I will do though is if someone is wanting to purchase that day a product that's on my table and they absolutely do not want to wait, I will sell it to them and I will just charge them exactly what I would charge them if they ordered from the catalog, and then I would just order myself a new one. That's one thing that I'll do. Now, I do a lot of vendor events in the fall. I don't tend to do a lot in the summer. One of the things that I really do in the fall is anything that they order the day of the event. I have a sign that says, place an order today, or I do event sale, 10% off your order. And so that comes out of my pocket. Christy, it depends. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If I don't think they're going to care, I charge them the shipping. I just include it in the price. I never have an issue with it. So the market girls always ask. Yeah, I mean, you could totally, here's the thing with cash and carry and why I don't. I tend not to get their information. And if I'm not getting their information, it's not helping me further my business down the road. So if you're going to do cash and carry, which I don't say is a bad thing, just make sure that you capture their information and keep them on the mailing list, or check in with them to make sure that they're still loving their products. Those are the type of things. And so just make sure that as farmers markets are different, but you could, now if it's on your table, I would not offer the 10% off, but if they want to order something from the catalog, offer that 10% off the day of the event. I do that all the time, and I tend to get a ton of sales. Not a ton, but enough for almost a $200 party usually. But again, this is normally around Christmas time, so people are in the holiday shopping mood. Something else that I do is I try to set up a couple of bundles. So for instance, if it's the farmer's market and next month is the thermal totes, I would pair maybe the large utility tote with a totally thermal. I would price it, put a sign in front of it saying a farmer's market special, and maybe discount it by $5 if you can afford that, or just put the bundle price plus tax and shipping. Always put how much they're saving, because that is the key. People love to see how much money that they're saving, and call it like a farmer's market special and do it that way. So it used to be when the medium utility totes were on special in November, I would do that too, where I would take the medium utility tote, set it next to the large utility tote, and say, get both for $47 plus shipping and tax, and do things that way. And then if they placed an order that day, I still offered the 10% off of that bundle price. Yeah, Mindy says when she sells cash and carry, she still has them fill out an order sheet. Yep, exactly. Exactly. I put the retail cost, the sale price, but I normally don't count in the shipping and tax savings. Should I? For your cash and carry, Tara? That's up to you. That's up to you. You could still, I would probably, honestly, if it was me for cash and carry, I probably wouldn't charge them for the shipping. I would probably just charge them for the tax. But that's me. Especially if they're older items, I'm just going to try to get rid of them and make some extra money. And here's the deal. If you're going to do farmer's market in the first week, well, you're going to conference, but the second week of July, during Ready, Set, Sell time frame, I would try to get some of that cash and carry, give you cash to buy new products, have them to replenish things, and that helps you earn some more ready, set, sell. Okay, yeah. Old items, I probably wouldn't tax and shipping. That's me, though. I don't normally do. All right. What else? The biggest thing with the events is really just following up. Farmers markets are different than other events, though, but I love that you're doing farmers markets. I would try to get somebody, capture information somehow. One of the other things that I've really learned, and I got these, I have little clipboards. I don't think the Dollar Bin in Target has them anymore, but I can put the door prize slip right on them. And what I'll do is put only 1 or 2 clipboards out and ask for their information as they walk up to my table, instead of having a huge pile of slips out. Another thing that I do, I haven't done events in a while, so this was a good refresher, is I only set out 1 or 2 catalogs, full-size catalogs. And I open the spread up to a page that's really pretty that I love, okay? And then I do have some of my business cards or my mini catalogs sitting there, but I only have 1 or 2 full-size catalogs sitting out. And the reason is that I want them coming up and looking at it. If they seem really, really interested, those are the people I'm going to make sure I get on my mailing list, I get their contact information, and those are the people I offer those catalogs to. Usually they're like, oh, I don't want to take your only catalog. I'm like, oh, I have more. It's totally fine. I'll follow up with you in a week to see if you've, got your wish list made out or something like that. And so that makes them feel very special, just instead of having a huge pile of catalogs sitting on your table. So that's another thing. Does anybody do anything else that has really worked for them? You have your first open house with 3 other. Good. Yeah, set it up kind of like a vendor event. Less is more. Definitely less is more. Don't try to pull all the products out or anything like that. Just put, oh, here, I can give you guys something I meant to do. Okay, do you guys have a pen and paper? You're going to want this. Since I can't post in the Facebook group, I'll have to send this out in email or something. Top 10 products for July. This is what 31 Home Office is estimating. They gave this to us today. Okay, number 10. Anybody want to take a guess? Away We Go Roller, sitting right back there. Away We Go Roller is projected for number 10. Number 9 is the Fresh Market Thermal. Number 8 is the Square Utility Tote. These are the top 10 selling items for the month of July. So this is what 31 Home Office is predicting will sell the most in July. So those are the items, like tonight on my live Facebook event, I went over the ones, soft utility tote. Sorry, did I say square? It's been a long day. So this is what I do at every party. My home party, that's the 10 products I talk about. I don't talk about everything. I talk about the 10 products that are the top 10 selling items every single month. Home Office gives it to us. Usually there's a graphic that I post on our Facebook customer group. I won't be able to post this one until at least Friday night. Okay, so number 10 is Away We Go Roller. Number 9 is Fresh Market Thermal. Number 8 is Soft Utility Tote. Number 7 is the Deluxe Utility Tote. Number 6 is the All About Benjamin Wallet. Number 5 is the Tall Organizing Tote. Number 4 is the Zip Top Organizing Utility Tote. Number 3 is the Large Utility Tote. Number 2 is the Totally Thermal, which is one of the customer specials. And then number 1 projected selling item in the month of July will be the Thermal Tote. So there's your top 10. So when I'm preparing for my parties for July, I have a wine tasting party once I get back from conference the following Saturday. I pack all of the top 10 items except the Away We Go Roller in one tote. So it's usually in my Deluxe Utility Tote. If I'm taking any prizes for games and things, I throw my little zipper pouch full of prizes in my Deluxe Utility Tote. If I was doing a vendor event, this is probably what I would do, is I tend to, let me grab one. So here's my Totally Thermal. I get these tags at Michael's, I think. So I have these tags, and each month I mark what the top 10 items are. So this was number 10 in June. So I tag them, and these are the products I pull out and set out for my party. Doesn't mean I don't take more products. I just set out the top 10 and I go over the top 10, because honestly, ladies, there's no sense in going over like a zipper pouch when it's not in the top 10 items. People will tend to suggest other products at parties. At events, I want people to know what the top 10 items are, because those are what's going to be catching people's eyes. There's no sense in talking about a creative caddy when it's not in the top 10, unless somebody asks me about it when they're looking at a catalog. So, and the great thing is that Home Office is amazing and projects this for us to help us know what to show. So this is something. Okay, so you missed 5. Okay, number 5 is the tall organizing tote. Number 3 is the large utility tote. And number 1 is the thermal tote, the good old thermal tote for $10. So, yeah, so at my event, I might just set out the top 10. If I'm brand new starting out, I would set out my beautiful kit. That's what I would set out at a vendor event. I wouldn't worry about having all the products. People are in a hurry. They're not looking to look at all the products. It's really more about what's going to catch their eye and make them stop at your table. Then you can start building that relationship and having those conversations and capturing their information. Make sense? What other questions do you guys have? I don't think Amber's on. She was asking about conference, and I'll kind of message her personally about the conference questions. Any other questions? It can be about anything. Doesn't have to be about vendor events. Told you we're kind of winging it tonight. Don't be afraid. You can unmute yourself too. Questions? So Amber was asking about conference and how to handle Ready, Set, Sell while at conference. I'm super excited. I get to meet you at conference, so I'm super excited. I'm super excited for conference. Guess who doesn't have a plane ticket yet? I don't have a plane ticket. I leave a week from Friday. My husband's like, why have you not bought a plane ticket? I'm like, because you kept saying you were going. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. No worries. They're still okay in price. I mean, they're not the best, but I know you're driving. It's too far to drive. Tara's driving, Dottie. There's people driving. Isn't that crazy? I would never drive. I'm going to have a plane ticket. I'm not worried about it, but it's just because some things, personal things. And so, hey, I know, Jamie. So I didn't feel too bad. I was like, I still don't have a ticket. My best friend, Kristen, that I'm rooming with, she didn't have a plane ticket till last Friday. So I was kind of waiting on her, and I was kind of waiting on to find out if some issues with my stepson and stuff. So anyways. So I'm super excited about conference. But here's kind of my plan for Ready, Set, Sell. Maybe this will help you. Maybe it won't. Obviously, I'm trying to work. I got a confirmation just a minute ago about wanting to be a part of my beach bash. So I'm sending out these packets. So they get this little flyer. Okay, this should be on our Facebook group. I can't tag you on it because I'm not part of the group anymore. They get 1 catalog. Okay, they also get 4 order forms. I also gave them one of the how to order forms that are on TOT, and then I gave them instructions. So I'm mailing these out just like this. I'll zip it up, fold it over and tape it, put a label on it, stamp on it, and mail it in the mail. Or if they're local, I'll deliver them tomorrow. I'm hoping to have at least 6 people from that. I booked a catalog party for the 1st through the 15th on Saturday. So I have that catalog party. So with that, I should have 800. That's my goal. 6 $100 orders plus $200 catalog party. It's kind of what they're going for. If they get more, that's fantastic. So that's 800, right? So we need, 1,800 for level 3. I have a wine tasting party on the 16th, okay? So I'm counting on that to be at least $600. That's my goal. And then I have a Hostess of the Month Club closing on the 15th, okay? And I am working on getting a couple more catalog parties, I'm hoping. But I'm also thinking about doing another live event on the 14th, just like I did tonight, and I figure if I can get $100 or $200 in orders, I'll be really close to the $1,800. So that's my game plan. Doesn't mean y'all have to do it, but that's my game plan and how I'm working it. I know sometimes home parties are really, really hard. So the more that I can just get the catalog in the hands and help people try and get some orders, those outlet sale ladies, those are the people that we really need to be following up with, because those are people who purchased from us just recently. A lot of the ladies, in fact, RSVP'd for my live Facebook event tonight, even though they bought in the outlet sale last month. So those are people who we've got their attention. So now we just have to keep their attention. And just by even sharing, I put the special flyer is usually in here too. Keeping their attention with the new fall stuff that's coming out. So. What other questions, guys? 9:42. You've got me for a few minutes. No questions? You guys are good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 4 days to party for Ready, Set, Sell. Well, you can totally do it. You can totally do it. Here's the thing too about the thermals. Those thermal totes are hotcakes usually when we have them on sale. We haven't had them on sale for a while. They're the tried and true thermal totes that we've carried for as long as I can remember. This tote, I had it at the party on Saturday, and we were going to put ice in it, but she didn't have enough ice. So we used the Family Fun thermal, put ice in it, and that's how people got ice out for their drinks. And that's what sold a couple of these. Even though they knew they were on special in July, they wanted them right now. I actually took this. Here's a tip for you. I took this when I got my hair done on my birthday to my hair salon because I had a veggie tray and needed to keep it cold until I got done with my hair, and I wasn't running home beforehand. And so I took this in, and she ordered one. She wanted it. She's like, what is that, and how do I get it? So carry this around everywhere because people want it, and they're super excited when they find out it's leak proof. So yes, Michaela, you all can rock this. It's totally doable. Totally. And you're going to want those new fall products. I promise you. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about fall. So excited. So any final questions? Oh, wait, one more minute. Yes. Now I will say this. Here's another thing. I know Cindy did the 3 buckets. Anybody watch the video that I posted earlier this weekend about the 3 buckets and what we should be focusing on now, soon, and then later? Watch the video. It's really, really good. I can't tag you on it, but watch the video. It's posted in our group. It's a Cindy video. It's on it's unlisted on YouTube. If you can't find it, let me know, and I can probably send it in a message. So basically what the buckets are is she's talking about we should finish out the month of June strong. The first 2 weeks of Ready, Set, Sell, we should be focusing on those thermal totes because everybody needs a new thermal for fall. If people have thermals that are cracked or damaged, they could be carrying bacteria. And so it's really our job to kind of remind them. And so just really focusing on that. Now she says focus on the zipper pouch. Or the zipper pouch, the fall retirement list at the end of July. However, I kind of shared that on my live Facebook party tonight that they want to be a part of my Facebook customer group because I'm going to come to them daily with a little video just showcasing a product. So that's something that I've been thinking about. I've also been brainstorming about a little something for all of you to partner with me and try to help you, even if it's just a $50 order. If I could get you all that, I would. So I'm still brainstorming with my good friend Annette about this whole thing. So stay tuned for that one. So yeah, I love the videos through the day. Absolutely, Christy. We'll be praying for him. Any final questions? Girls are going to rock it. Who still has parties or orders to submit in June? Raise your hand. Come on. Raise your hand. I have a hostess who's not responding back to me. She's got $90 in free stuff, and she's not responding back to me. Yeah. I was hoping to close her party tonight. Not so much. One order, waiting, hoping to get to over 200. Go live, Christy. You can do it, guys. And Tara, if you go live Thursday, I want to know how it goes. Just do it. Tell your friends in your customer group, I need to try this out and it's a test. And just do it. Just do it. It's no different than being at a party. Some orders. All right, girls. So we're all sitting on orders. We're all going to rock the end of June. Yeah, there you go. Way to hold yourself accountable, Tara. You can't do it. All right, girls. If you need me, email is one way. Facebook Messenger is another, or that Facebook event I posted, you can post there. For some reason, I created it in the group. It said that I couldn't do the event. So then when I went back in to just see if it would invite you all that I was friends with, and then invited you all. So now I can post on that so I don't get it. Create. Yeah, that's a great idea. Create a small group. Hey girls, you got to do this. Okay, so I'm having people say, hey, can I come pick up the info for the beach bash tomorrow? I'm telling you, go live in your customer groups. Go live. Share your excitement. Share how easy it is. I just read to them what they earned for free. And these people, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to tell you how this was. Like, even if I only get $100 in orders from this event, the fact that I'm working and gonna help myself with Ready, Set, Sell, isn't that the key? Like, it's never too late to start getting Ready, Set, Sell. Never too late. And the great thing is that you could partner with all your beach bash or firework frenzy or whatever people you do. They're doing the $100 orders. Here's a great brainstorm event, and create a small event. Invite those 6 people that are doing the firework frenzy or the beach bash or beach ball club or whatever you want to call it. Make a title for that, create it, then come on, tell them, okay, I want you to invite, 5 to 6 of your friends, send them each this message that you're you're having a party and it's live, and maybe give away something to one lucky person or something just for attending. Big deal. You just want to get their attention. If they've not marked can't go, they're getting notifications that you're live on that event. Just a tip. And live pops up to the top of the news feeds. Just another tip. So go live in that event. Help those women all make or sell $100. And that's your first level of Ready, Set, Sell. So go live. Share the top 10. Share how excited you are. Share where they need to book a party with you in August. I'm coming up with all these ideas. I keep rambling, but I hopefully give you guys some enthusiasm and excitement. Do it, do it, do it. And here's the deal. If you want to add me to your event that you're going to go live on, add me. I'll watch it, or partner with some of your team members like Jessica said, or partner with some of us and test it out. Like, you can test it out even in our Facebook team group. I can still see all the posts in our Sparkling Stars team group. I just can't comment. But I can see you. So if you want to test it out, just go live on there. That's what we're there for. We're here to support each other and help each other all earn those amazing products, be successful, be ready for fall, because fall is going to be incredible, and I cannot wait to celebrate you all. So with that, I'm closing. Oh, here. I haven't read my quote. Haven't read my quotes. All right. Today is Tuesday, June 28th. All actions result from thought. So it's thoughts that matter. That's a good one for us. And that's by Sai Baba. S-A-I, Saya Baba. B-A-B-A. So, all right, girls, I love you all. Seriously, thank you for getting on. I'm so excited you joined me. Thank you for loving on me, even though I'm in Facebook jail. And rock the end of this month. And I can't wait to see some of you at conference. And those of you who can't make it, we'll be sharing lots of information from there. So have a wonderful night. And you know how to contact me. So I'll talk to y'all later.